I want to welcome you to the Kingston Frontenac Public Library. We are on the homepage of kfpl.ca. From here you can access a wonderful new program called audiobookcloud.com. Now in order to get to Audiobook Cloud, we're going to navigate from Explore Online Resources here, drop down to eBooks and Digital Media, click on that, and then we get to the ebook page. Now Audiobook Cloud can be found with this bright blue picture here. If you scroll down, click on that, and we're in the collection. Now what you need to know about audiobookcloud.com is that it's a service that is available 24/7, 364 days a year. And unlike Overdrive, this is a system that doesn't require that you install any software, use up any of your memory in your device to use it, or establish any software. The books are available all the time. You never have to wait to reserve a book. You never have to worry about it expiring. It's available all the time. Now how the system is set up, you have the home page here for audiobookcloud.com, and there's some few very simple tabs that you need to use, and you'll see it's divided up between classics, fiction, non-fiction, children, and Spanish audiobooks. Now if I choose one of those and go to fiction, we get a series of book covers, and from these book covers you can click to some information about the book. So in this case I'm going to scroll down on this first page and I'm going to choose The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And what you get when you choose one of the book covers is usually a picture of the book and a short, very short in this case, synopsis of what the book is about. And you'll see down below here that we have a console that tells us how to run the system. It's just like your car stereo. You click play and the book will start. You can go backwards and forwards just like on your car stereo. And so I'm going to advance a couple of tracks.
The Bridal Party by F. Scott Fitzgerald.
So this is starting a new story in the book.
Little note saying,
now, if you want to hold your spot in the book, you can set a bookmark. So you can go back to your place and go to bookmark to go back to where you are. Push play and you're back in your book. Now, I find that it's not really the easiest to navigate from a particular book cover, so I usually just X out of the spot where I am and go back to the catalog to get a different view. Now there are two ways of looking at the book. We've looked at one by clicking on the cover of the book, but you can also do a search up here in the box, and in this case I'm going to put King Lear in, and King Lear, and enter the search. We get a totally different look to how it's describing the book. And why I like this view so much, and I would suggest that you use it to go back and forth when you're choosing books, is that this gives us the length of the book, and that's very important. In this case it's a play, so it's 4 hours, but some books are very long. They might be 17 hours, 23 hours. You need to know that. It also gives you some information about who the narrator is, and I have favorites, and I'm sure lots of other people do. In this case, it's a full cast recording with a number of actors. Now you see from this page we can listen online just by clicking there, and we've got our console to play it again, and the bookmarking and all the rest of it. I'm going to X out of there. I also have on this search page or menu page, add to my favorites. Now you'll see if you look at the top of the screen, there's a number of personalizations you can make. You can choose to set up favorites. You can set up My Cloud. Now the advantage of doing that is you give it an email address. When you go back to the site, it'll save the books that you're looking forward to using. It'll save your bookmarks so you can go back to your place. Now as you can see, this is an ideal resource for people to share a book. You could use it for a book club because it is possible for all of you to be listening to the same book at the same time. I think there's lots of uses for Audiobook Cloud, and more of them will come to you as you use it. I hope you really enjoy it and you find it a resource that makes you love KFPL even more. Thanks.